The ZoPD Moped, written by Darren Kelly, Katrina Delaga, Nee Lam, Olivia Levine, Susan Vang, and Alan Zhu. One foggy day, Lev, a newly admitted Berkeley student, decided to explore Berkeley. He had just moved from Russia and was unfamiliar with the campus and its culture. He was walking up Bancroft when he saw an abandoned moped whose license plate read ZoPD Moped. He looked around for the owner but did not find anyone, so he hopped on and it took off. The ZoPD Moped rode past Kroger Fountain, the music buildings, and stopped abruptly by a hill, 4.0 Hill, that many students were rolling down.
Woo! Woo! Yeah! Woo!
What are you all doing?
Oh, what are we doing? Well, this hill is called 4.0 Hill. Here at Cal, it's a popular myth that if students roll down this hill, they'll get a 4.0 GPA for that semester. My friends and I here, we really want an A in our Education 140 class, and so we're doing everything we can to guarantee that that happens for us. I would recommend you do it sometime. You'll never know how it can help your semester grades.
Lev was excited about the new knowledge he had acquired. All of a sudden, he heard bells ringing from somewhere. He decided to follow his ears and drove his moped to the source. The sound of the bells brought him to the base of a large tower. He was awed by this amazing tower. He glanced to an elderly man who was humming along with the tune of the melody.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes?
What is this huge tower?
Oh, young lad, this wondrous tower is called the Cedar Tower, though most people call it the Campanile. Standing at 307 feet tall, it is the tallest bell and clock tower in the world.
Wow.
Yes, what's even more interesting is what's inside of this tower. Within the 7 floors of the Campanile are actually preserved fossils. No, that's radical.
After acquiring this new piece of knowledge, Lev hopped back onto his moped, feeling more comfortable about his surroundings, but still desiring even more cultural knowledge. As he rode down to Memorial Glade, all of a sudden somebody shouted, "Hey, watch out! Don't step on that seal!" Startled, Lev stopped and looked at the person. "Hey dude, don't you know it's bad luck to step on that seal?" Lev stared in confusion.
What do you mean?
"This is a memorial to war veterans. If you step on it, it's bad luck, and you have to kiss the ball to undo your luck."
The ball?
"Yeah, the ball by the trees on the Campanile Esplanade." Thankful for this stranger's advice, Lev navigated around the seal and continued past Memorial Glade. He followed a group of students, ultimately finding himself among the many students pouring through Sather Gate. Observing the other students' actions, Lev quickly dodged the flying students and made it past Sather Gate to be greeted by Sproul Plaza. Continuing on his moped to Sproul Hall, Lev is stopped by a man who tells him he cannot drive his moped onto Sproul Plaza. As such, Lev decides to park the moped in the lot close to Sproul Hall. He walks back and meets the person from earlier.
Hey, my name is Paulo. You must be new here.
Oh, hey, my name is Lev.
So, Lev, where are you from?
I'm from Russia.
Cool, you're international too. I'm from Brazil. You look pretty down. Don't worry, bud. Berkeley is diverse and has a niche for everyone. You'll find your place in no time.
Uh-huh.
Just look at those steps over there. In 1964, Mario Savio, a key member in the Berkeley free speech movement, found his place at Berkeley, making his famous "Put your bodies upon the gear" speech to the people on Sproul. Savio's emphasis was on freedom of language and the need for students to speak freely. His speech was made on these steps, and hence these steps have been named the Mario Savio Steps.
Well, what happens on the steps now?
Now, these steps are homes to all sorts of different events. A multitude of student organizations perform on these steps all the time, and some students have even lived on these steps. But that's a story for another time. Hope you're a little more comfortable with the campus now. Sometimes all it takes is just a little bit of help to get you on your way.
Thanks, Paulo.
As Lev said this, he turned around to check on his moped, but it was no longer there. At first, he searched fervently around the plaza, looking for his learning tool. But the longer he searched, the more he realized that he no longer needed it. He was content with his newly acquired knowledge about Berkeley and wandered off in search of even more culture.